Hello everyone, welcome to the portal of EarthaPoint, which is courses.earthapoint.com learn. And here on this portal, beta, you can go ahead and have a look at various categories of courses, which is IIT JAM, CUET, MA Economics, DEPR, DU semester courses and whatnot. If you click on DU semester courses, you will be able to see the various courses on the portal which are available to you. A lot of these courses are an initiative of EarthaPoint, which means that we are not charging any fees, beta. This is only the portal fees, in which you have introductory mathematical methods for economics, introductory microeconomics, introductory statistics for economics. Then you have intermediate microeconomics, semester 3, intermediate microeconomics, macroeconomics. This is a paid course. Only this is for 5,000. So you can clearly see that in the paid course, if you click, you will also go ahead and get access to various assignments and you will get access to various other concepts also. So you see here, you also have additional lecture, you have notes, you have assignments, everything is part of the paid course. For all the subjects, you can see past year papers being solved. You can see past year papers being solved and important numericals being discussed in the paid course. So this is a paid course, which is for macroeconomics. But if you go ahead and if you look into the other courses of the economic semester, they are available for no fees. This is only the portal fees that we are charging. Similarly, if you go ahead and you look into the 5th semester, game theory is a paid course in which we are solving various problem sets also. But other than game theory, other courses like economic growth and business cycle, like introductory development economics, these are all the initiative, only portal fees is being charged. And if you go ahead and you look into this introductory development economics, you can see that I have gone ahead and I have covered a lot of the course, even though it is an initiative. You can see that unit 1 is completely covered. You can see that unit 2 is covered, and you can see that unit 4 is also completely covered. In unit 3 also, we have covered one chapter. So this is the link to our portal. You can go ahead, you can have a look at the various courses. Similarly, if you go ahead and you have a look at the IIT JAM courses, here you will be able to see the different mock test series for IIT JAM that have been launched. At the same time, you will be able to also see the question bank for CUET, which has been now launched, and you will be able to see the different other courses also, right? These are only few of the courses, beta. We do provide more courses also. These are the courses which you can directly access. But if you want a full-fledged course on IIT JAM or a full-fledged course on MA Economics entrance or a full-fledged course on Indian Economic Service, you can always contact Rohit sir and he will go ahead and he will talk about the different courses that we have. So I just wanted to quickly show you the portal of EarthaPoint, and all of you can go to this portal and you can have a look at different courses. Okay, beta, thank you. Okay, beta, look into this question. It says you're given this function and you have to prove that it has exactly one root. It has exactly one real root. Acha, can you tell me what will be the domain of this function? Iska domain kya ho sakta hai? The domain of this function will be all values of x that the function can take. अब देखो यहाँ पे तो x है, तो x कुछ भी हो सकता है from minus infinity to infinity. And we know that exponential function भी is defined from minus infinity to infinity. Exponential function ऐसा कुछ होता है. So it's defined for all values of x. है ना? तो since exponential function भी is defined for all values of x, और यहाँ पे x तो वैसे ही कुछ भी वैल्यू लिख सकते हो. So domain of the function is minus infinity to infinity. ठीक है. अच्छा, now tell me that if I find out the first derivative of the function, what will you get? 20 minus e to the power 4x into minus 4. So 20 plus e to the power minus 4x. बेटा एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन हमेशा पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज देता है, ऐसा बनता है. तो x कुछ भी डाल दो, नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव, जो आंसर आएगा वो हमेशा पॉजिटिव होगा. इट इज ओनली द आंसर विल ऑलवेज बी इन द पॉजिटिव, रेंज इज पॉजिटिव. और ये तो वैसे ही पॉजिटिव है 20. सो व्हेन टू पॉजिटिव नंबर आर एडेड इट विल बी पॉजिटिव. माने इट इज अ स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. अब अगर कोई फंक्शन स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन है तो देर आर टू पॉसिबिलिटीज बेटा. या तो फंक्शन ऐसा कुछ होगा, दैट मीन्स इट विल कट द एक्स एक्सिस वंस, or the function will be something like this and it will never cut the x-axis. It cannot cut more than once. एक से ज्यादा बारी नहीं कट कर सकता है. It can cut at most once. Are you getting it? It's a strictly increasing function. Strictly increasing का मतलब ये हो गया कि once it starts increasing, it cannot come back. तो या तो ये फंक्शन ऐसा हो गया, it's increasing, it cuts the x-axis exactly once, यहाँ पे या यहाँ पे exactly once. या or the other thing that can happen is that this function is looking like this. And if it is looking like this, then it will not cut the x-axis. Clear? Is this clear? Acha, now just think about it. So because we have proved it is a strictly increasing function, that means that it will cut the x-axis at most once. Maximum एक बारी cut करेगा, at most once. But now the question is saying that it has one real root. मतलब हमें बोलना है कि एक बारी cut करता है. For the function to cut the x-axis using the intermediate value theorem, we can go ahead and we can say that अगर कुछ ऐसा एक x है जिसके लिए फंक्शन का वैल्यू नेगेटिव है और कुछ एक ऐसा x है जिसके लिए फंक्शन का वैल्यू पॉजिटिव है, it means that because once it is negative, once it is positive, it will cut at a value such that there exists an x such that function value will be 0. This is intermediate value theorem. So intermediate value theorem से हमें अब ये पता चलेगा कि अगर कोई एक ऐसा x है जिसमें फंक्शन का वैल्यू नेगेटिव है और कोई एक ऐसा x है जिसमें फंक्शन का वैल्यू पॉजिटिव है, तो मतलब कोई एक ऐसा x होगा. If there is an x where function value is negative, there is an x where function value is positive, there will exist an x where function value will be 0, where function value will be 0. Is this clear? अच्छा, अब देखो जरा ध्यान से. Now tell me something. But now if I do limit x tends to minus infinity, I am taking the most extreme value of x, 20x minus e to the power minus 4x. What will this give me? 20x minus 1 by e to the power 4x. Negative power है ना? So I have taken this in the denominator. This will give me 20 into minus infinity minus 1 by e to the power 4 into minus infinity. So beta, because again power has become negative, 20 into minus infinity minus e to the power 4 into infinity. Is this clear? Is this clear? If this is not understandable, अगर ये समझ नहीं आ रहा है, then you can also take usual values and try. It does not matter. ठीक है, आप किसी नॉर्मल वैल्यू के साथ भी कर सकते हो. It does not matter. Right? So if you think कि नहीं नहीं ma'am, I don't want to do it using infinity values, then no problem beta. Just take any value of x. Suppose I'll show you using both the methods. Suppose I go ahead and I take x as minus 10. X as minus 10. तो क्या आ जाएगा? I'll get 20 into minus 10 minus 1 by e to the power 4 into minus 10. ठीक है? So this will give me minus 200 minus 1 by e to the power minus 40. It will be some negative value. कुछ negative value तो होगा. Because e to the power anything is positive. E की power कुछ भी हो वो positive होना जरूरी है. Right? So 1 by positive will remain positive. Right? So two negative numbers together will give you a negative number. Is this making sense? Achha, now if I just go ahead and if I just plug some positive number, suppose I put x equal to 100. some positive number. So what will happen? F of 100 will become 20 into 100 minus e to the power minus 4 into 100. Minus e to the power minus 4 into 100. ठीक है. अच्छा, e to the power minus 400 अगर हम करेंगे, so what will I go ahead and what will I get the answer as? You will get some positive answer. You will get some positive answer. ठीक है. So this will become 2000 minus e to the power minus 400. ठीक है, इसको आप एक बारी कैलकुलेटर पे करके देख लेना. So when you will have 2000, suppose you just solve this, 2000 minus e to the power minus 400. Let me just open the calculator and give you some numbers, beta. It will give you very a number very close to 2000 only. मतलब it will give you a positive answer. ठीक है, and this will give you a negative answer. तो माने जब x नेगेटिव x को हमने लिया -10, तो हमारा जो y का वैल्यू आ रहा है, when I take x as -10, y is coming something negative. And when I take x as 100, y is coming something positive. So if I just join these points, there will exist some x now such that f of x is 0. So there will exist one real root of x because it's a strictly increasing function. Maximum एक ही root हो सकता था, वो कभी decline तो करेगा नहीं. It will never decline. It will have maximum one root, and exactly one root is ensured by intermediate value theorem. The same thing can be done when you just take infinity and minus infinity. So what we have done is we see that at infinity it approaches infinity, at minus infinity it approaches minus infinity, the function. So when x is minus infinity, then the function approaches minus infinity. When x is infinity, function approaches infinity. So there will exist one such x such that at that point function will take the values. It will cut the x-axis once. And at most once क्यों होगा? Because it's a strictly increasing function. So once it starts increasing, it cannot decrease. So there will be exactly one root that will exist. Exactly one real root that will exist. Is this clear, beta? Okay, beta. Thank you.